It's Week 7 of the National Football League,
where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises.
It's the reigning NFC champs and the Lions.
And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from Ford Field. Spears now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number 1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Here's Goff. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Another run here with Floyd. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They run. It's Lloyd. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 5. One of the tight ends in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And After that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Back to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Spears now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. On first down, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
A second down throw for Goff. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit.
Oh, he coughs up the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. Catch made there by Watson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Packers first down.
Back to the air one more time. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw again. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Third down. 3 to go. They'll motion the tight end right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Williams in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Packers offense ready to get back to work. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. We'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down. Give inside. There's Lloyd. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Aiden Hutchinson, the former 1st rounder, in on the tackle. 1 quarter. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The man in motion is Watson. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will open up a 13-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Once again, it's Gibbs. Woo! Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They'll take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They needed 19, and that is exactly what they got. And they convert on 3rd and long. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3. First down, Packers.
A give. Here comes Lloyd. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, Reed. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And the Packers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th, and now the decision has been made. The challenge flag is out. They want a review of the previous play. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Packers will extend their lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll throw out of the gun toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Lloyd. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. On comes the Packers punting team. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Lions offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Short pass, taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. In trouble, and down he goes. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. J.J. McCarthy, strong as ever, as his guys finished off the first half at 7-1. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Acrisure Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. George Pickens, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Ladd McConkey, a touchdown catch in the victory. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. You'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Lloyd. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Draymond Jones able to bring him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Packers set to kick this one away. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Green Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Williams in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 14.
Now they'll set up to throw. A pass taken in by Watson. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. Quick throw taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46.
Goff in the pistol. He's got the tight end, Adam Chapman.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Here's Gibbs. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Past midfield. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They bring a tight end in motion left. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll run with Jacobs. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Now whistles and a timeout. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Packers add on to their lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Spears now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's to the right side and incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They hand it to Gibbs.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Here's Gibbs. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Gibbs.
Here Gibbs with one carry of the ball. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get to about the 15, and that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. On third down, they go with Jacobs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Goff to throw. And that is incomplete. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. To throw is Goff. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll take a shot for Watson. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Pass complete. It is St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing, Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll be stopped here, short of the 1st down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. To throw is Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Goff to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A toss to the right. And here comes Gibbs. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 3rd and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
Here's Jacobs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Running is Jacobs. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. We're all set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So now this team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Now Goff. He'll get this out to his running back. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one. One of the tight ends motions right. On play action, Goff. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here's Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Goff. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Lions first down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.